My roots have always been with the Packers. That's what makes living in Dallas so tough. My mom was hand-selected by Packers coach Curly Lambeau to be in the Lumberjack Band, where she performed on the field during halftime. So it's in my blood. A couple years after I married my wife, we moved to Texas.
It was sad knowing that we would be leaving home and all of our friends and our ties there and raising our kids in a new place.
From the get-go, it's been tough to be a Packer fan 1,100 miles away. I had to do something. I had to make sure a part of my Packers heritage would always be with me and my family. In the early 1990s, my mom gave me her batons and her field passes and programs from the early 1940s. I brought them home and I had to display them. And I was like, well, shoot, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in storage from when I was a kid. So I got out my old helmet and some pennants and a bobblehead. And before I knew it, I started this little collection that kept growing and growing and growing. And as you can see, it's evolved.
To some people, they might walk in and they just see a bunch of cluttered green and yellow, but to our family, it's a pretty neat story.
When I walk in the room, I just drift off because I find myself staring at things that I don't even remember I had. It brings back memories of certain games I may have gone to. I'll just find myself up here daydreaming because it brings me back. It really does. Having this man cave here that I put together made me feel a lot more comfortable living here because I don't want to call it a security blanket. That doesn't sound real manly, but it was, whenever I want to go home, I just walk up my steps and I'm at home. I'm at Lambeau, I'm in Green Bay. Every Sunday is a family affair. We ship in bratwurst from our favorite butcher in Sheboygan. We boil them in beer, serve them with Wisconsin cheese curds. Then we sit and enjoy the game.
Coming here on Sunday with the whole family, it is pretty epic. Obviously, we'd like to be at Lambeau every Sunday, but it's just as fun here. It really is.
There's just a lot of laughter and yelling and sometimes anger. But it's just fun to see everybody running around.
I've been in Texas for over 30 years and do indeed call it home. But I only really feel at home when I'm here watching the Packers with my family.